Hello YouTube. So in this video I'm going to be showing you basic steps to do light collision repair, whether you have a vehicle that might need it or just for information on how to's. Uh, so a little story behind this. I was heading over a friend's house and the right front caliper did not catch and I had to panic stop. Ended up acting as a pivot and spinning me out. It was a pretty wild ride, but I was able to get the truck stopped, no damage whatsoever, but what you see in that picture occurred when I was pulled out. So the first thing I did here was I removed the fender off the truck. After it was off, I washed it down and hit it with a mild degreaser. You don't want any oils or wax on the paint that you're going to be painting, obviously because it won't stick. After it was washed, I went ahead and put the fender in the basement. Had some sawhorses set up and started looking at what needed to be repaired. So after getting set up inside, I decided the best way to repair this would be to remove the paint around the damaged area. After the paint was removed, I could see what I had to work with and decided using the stud gun to pull the dents out on the fender was my best bet. Now you don't see it in the pictures, there's actually like a baffle or inner structure to that fender. So it's not like you can just bang them out with a hammer. This was pretty effective on removing the dents though. So after the metalwork was done, I went ahead and applied body filler to the damaged area. Being careful, I had to recreate the body line, so it took quite a while actually. But once it was done, it looked pretty nice, and I then decided to tack everything down and move on to primer. So I went ahead and I shot the fender in 2K primer. Had no problems with it, went on real nice and easy. And after it dried, I removed the masking and proceeded to feather the edge. And you gotta do this because it provides a smooth transition from the primer to the paint. And that's what you want. You don't want to be able to notice that. So after the primer, I went ahead and sanded down the whole fender at 800 grip. This provides good mechanical adhesion for the paint to stick. After sanding, and when you start your base coat, you want to do the first couple coats where you primered. You don't want to just go and hit the whole fender, or you'll always be fighting that spot. It'll always, won't be as dark as the rest of it. So I hit that corner first, for like the first 2-3 coats, and then I gave the whole fender 3 to 4 coats, followed by 3 coats of clear. So here's pictures of the fender back on the truck. For the most part, it turned out pretty good. There is slight orange peel. I'm not too worried about it though, because in 2 weeks I'll pull it back off and I'll wet sand the whole thing down again and buff it out. So it should look just like the rest of the truck when I'm finished. Thanks for watching.